Me again, Heather. Can you hear the guy next to me, like the Cuban guy Token on the balcony next to me? Like the very first night we were here, our friend slept with him and said that he's gorgeous. But since then, I've been trying to get a glimpse of him, but I only ever hear him talking. Anyway. Okay, story time. Yesterday, we went down to the beach, right? With like all the music and like the concert stuff, and it was brilliant and amazing. And it's just there. So I'm on the balcony of the hotel and it's just there, right? So there's like these porta potties and everything on the beach, but they're hideous. Anyone who's been to a festival, like, don't talk to me about the toilets there. So because the hotel is so close, we were peeing in the hotel, like either going up to our room to wee or just weeing in like the reception toilet, like the one that's just by there. And we've been doing it all night, and we did it all last year, and we did it this whole trip, blah blah, no problem. So like me, my friends, everything, been doing just straight back there, fine, whatever. So last night I did the same thing. I went to go in there, like my plan was go into the reception toilet quickly because I needed to pee. Didn't think I'd make it all the way up like the 3-4 flights or whatever to our hotel room. So I was like, okay, I'll pee quick in the reception toilet and then go up, get my belt, do a bunch of stuff, whatever. So then I'm like going into the reception toilet and I hear this guy going, excuse me, right? So I'm like, oh, who's that? Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to somebody else? Whatever. I turn around, I'm in the ladies' toilet, right? I turn around and there's a big dude there. He's not big, he was tiny. He was like Spanish and lovely and like, you know, petite, like I could take him. But in the heat of the moment, okay, he was a dude and he was aggressive and I was like, woo, like, you know, I feel like culturally we teach our girls, you know, to be scared. I don't know, whatever. I wasn't scared, it was fine. Anyway, I've got the door open to the ladies and now there's this guy looming in the doorway, okay, like stopping me from going out and stopping me from closing the door to go in, okay? And he's like, excuse me, what is your room number? And like, I'm just like, oh, okay. He's from reception or something and I have to prove that I'm at this hotel, okay? And I start to say my thing. I'm like, it's, and then I stop. And I'm like, holy crap. Actually, what if he's not actually at reception? I've never seen him at reception. I don't know what their uniforms look like, blah, blah, blah. What if he's a random dude? It's like 1 a.m., okay, at the time of this doing, whatever. There's no one around. It's sort of dark in that thing. Like, he's standing between me and the doorway to go out of the toilet. Like, what if he's a dodgy rapist? You never know, okay? So I was like, it's none of your business. This is very aggressive. And I like slammed the door in his face. Like sort of suddenly, like what, like I'm clearly gonna be the first one in a horror movie who dies, aren't I? Like dodgy dude stands between you and the going out at 1 a.m. in like a dark hotel lobby or whatever, and they ask you your room number and you go, it is, you know, like that, like, oh my god, my survival instinct is 0. Anyway. So I slam it in his face. I'm like, this is aggressive, this is a shakedown, this is unacceptable. And I shut the door in his face and he like hits against it. It's like this big, like, row like that. Afterwards, and I'm weeing, and I'm like listening out. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't bring my shiv, you know, what if he comes in after me? And then I go up to my hotel room, put on my belt, come back down. Like, 3 of the boys that are with us on this trip, I caught them sneaking back in from the club that they were at, sneaking back home with bags of chicken at like 1 in the morning, which is no time at all to be sneaking back home with chicken. So we like, you know, we had a words. Anyway, had a bit of a chat with them, okay? And then this reception guy, he was like on the phone like this. And like, then he like came round and like ran into something else. And now I'm like, holy shit, am I gonna be like kicked out of the hotel for being like aggressive with staff? And then I thought, oh my god. And I had like a whole meltdown, had a bit of a cry on the beach about it. Like, have I just ruined it for everyone? Like, now we're all like gonna be kicked out of this hotel, or just me and I have to go home or whatever. So then we got falafels, because we're not, and then we went to bed. So it's still as yet unresolved. Like, I'll let you know. Loads of my friends feel like I have over-exaggerated this, and that in Spain they are also raised Catholic like me, and thus have no problem with women shouting in their faces. Feisty women making themselves bigger. So they think it's gonna be fine, and I'm hoping that that is the case, but I feel like as soon as I let myself believe that that's completely fine, I'm gonna be like set off guard by like just coming in whatever drunk, you know, at 2 a.m. tomorrow or tonight or whatever, and then them being like, excuse me ma'am, your behavior was unacceptable and aggressive and abusive to staff, and now you have to leave. Another one of my friends thinks that I should like make a complaint against him because holy shit, scary. I am pretty sure he was a receptionist, like he was on reception, but I don't really know for certain. Maybe he was a dodgy dude. He wasn't a dodgy dude, he was on reception, wasn't he? Like, this isn't like, you know, a weird dodgy place. This is Spain. He was on reception. I don't know. It's all a bit of a mess at the minute. Story time again. Second story time. Double story time. Okay. So in Spain, on the beach, it is normal, if you've ever been to Spain, you know this, to get your boobs out. Okay. Sun's out, boobs out. Bake those boobies. Okay. And I see it all over the place, and it's just like a beautiful acceptance of the beauty of the human body in all of its different forms. Okay, you worship the sun, you worship your body, you just let your boobs out, and none of the boobs are the best boobs I've ever seen. Okay, and that is beautiful. It's beautiful to me. I love it. And like, I grew up in such like a Puritan sort of environment, like as relating to like nudity and stuff like that, like keep it all hidden, don't show anyone, you're gonna entice people, blah blah. Or like, you know, don't show them, they're not the best, be shamed of like how it's not perfection, blah blah. So I don't want to live that life. I don't want to live in that kind of world, and I have the power to not live it, don't I? I can just wake up and be like, no, I reject this world. So I fucking did. I fucking did today. Got my boobs out on the beach. Just boobs. Boobs out, sun's out, bake them. Bake those boobies. I did it. And I am so proud. Okay, also, huge thing for my kid as well. I don't want my kid like growing up in the same sort of like restricted Puritan like environment that I grew up in as regards to nudity. I want her to be like that woman over there. She's 92 years old. She's got boobs like loads of women have boobs, okay? Like I will eventually have boobs or whatever, and I just want her to be like, those are boobs like all boobs. They're not better or worse than any other kind of boobs. And why can't we watch those boobs? They're not enticing anyone. They're just being out and free and in the sun because they're beautiful, because bodies are beautiful. You take care of your temple the best you can. And if it doesn't come out perfection, who gives a shit? You know, because it's beautiful. And I've just had a day. I tell you, I have had a day already, and it's only, yeah, it's just past lunchtime, really, honestly. Okay. God, guys, tragedy. The cleaners have been into our hotel room and cleaned our whole thing, which is amazing. Love them. And they've brought us like new like towels and stuff, but they did not top up our toilet paper. Okay, and I don't want to be like obsessed with poop all the time and like always saying on my channel about poop or whatever, but I think everyone knows the tragedy that will befall people whose toilet paper has not been topped up. Like, I don't even know what to do. Now, I've had the whole problem with reception, and I'm terrified to go to reception. Like, I mean, I've gone out today, I've gone in, I've gone out, but they've been different people. What if the night person is the guy I've got the issue with, and now I need toilet paper? Now I gotta ask reception, and it's him? Like, is he gonna be like, I remember you? I don't know, like, now I got I'm gonna have to basically get a friend to get it. Things are so complicated. My life, I tell you what.
Well, there was loads of pizza.